hot market. So helping them make a list. Who is your hot market? What does that mean? So like friends, family, parents, best friends, cousins, whoever, the people that are the scariest people to ask, we're getting them to ask them first and giving them scripts, different ways that you can ask for that. And then different, so many scripts we have for cold market invites. So when we're just sending messages to people to invite to challenge groups, we have so many different variations of that because we have a really heavy inviting culture on our team. So we're like, anywhere from 10 to 50 invites a day is what we tell people. We have a ton of people who do 50 for a couple of days, but you can't do that for too long before Facebook says you can't send that many messages. So we just have a lot of different scripts for that and all the different programs. Like we already have a new one out for 22-minute hardcore so everyone can start using that. And we've had tons of people signing up for that. So that's great. So just providing scripts for different programs and just basic ones to invite to challenge groups. A huge one for us that we incorporate in our Girl Boss training is the script for you're like coming out of the closet post and doing like a I'm a coach post. We had all the leaders on the team make an example one and put together a document of all these different examples of how you might post on Facebook like I'm a coach without being like I'm a coach, like sign up for my challenge group kind of thing. And that's been huge because we walked them through how to do that in those 10 days of Girl Boss training so that it's not just like, well, whenever you get around to it, you should probably share that you're a coach on social media. Social media is like inviting is like the thing that we were being hitting home hard in these trainings because we feel like if you can get your new coaches to learn how to invite in the first 10 days of being a coach and learn how to post on social media, they're going to be successful. And it's been working. So anyways, yeah. Then we this has been huge, but if nobody knows about Megan Mulaney or Allie Bloom, they're some of our friends and they've done some trainings on inviting to the business for everybody. So they're we call it the golden script. So we give that to all of our new coaches too. So they're ready to sign up and you say, one last thing, there's 2 ways to sign up and here's what they are. One doesn't really make a ton of sense, but here they are, and giving that. So it's giving these new coaches who have been coaches for a day or two that are signing up lots of challengers, but we're also signing up lots of coaches. And then we coach them through how to introduce somebody to the team pages. The new coach welcome email says like, here, read this one of 2 ways. Are you a discount coach or are you a business building coach? But they're both in the same email. So even if somebody says, well, I'm a discount coach, they can like peek down at the regular coaching info and like request to be in our different groups. And we introduce them with a picture and ask them to share about themselves, even if they're just a discount coach. So they get this warm welcome invite of everybody welcome them in, even if they're just there to be held accountable and get discounts on the products. And in the second piece to that is that after they're signing everybody up, signing up all these coaches, great. How are we going to flip these coaches from just wanting a discount to being business builders? Well, right when you sign them up and you introduce them, you say, hey, just curious, by any chance, do you have any like friends or family members that want to do this with you? Because now that you're signed up as a coach, if they do, then you can earn some money. And they're like, oh, really? And then they're getting people to sign, and it's flipping these people from discount coaches to regular coaches. So it's kind of like this process of using that script because we were using it. And we're like, well, we don't want to have all these cancellations because people, we want these people to work the business. So the script for that. There's also a script. We have lots of scripts for overcoming the different objections, breaking that down because that's the biggest thing that people are afraid of is when people reply back. How do you overcome an objection without being annoying? And then another huge one is a follow-up script, which is also in a document that we got from Megan and Allie. And it says like after 24 hours, send this. After 48 hours, send this. After 72 hours, send this. So using that and giving that script to them. But the biggest thing, the next thing that we have been working on, and this is why we're revamping our Girl Boss training. So as it is right now, Girl Boss training looks a little bit like this. So day 1 is talking about introducing yourself, who's your upline, what program are you using, what's your why, here's when the national wake-up call is. That's all in day 1. It's probably the longest day. Start, like taking them through the coach online office, setting up direct deposit, finding out where the FAQ is. We're huge about this is FAQ. If you have a question, you look there first before you start asking questions in the team page or asking me questions. Day 3 is the 3 vital behaviors, so breaking each one down, inviting. We have links to like our website, our team website, with all these different documents and resources for them there. So we break down each vital behavior and give them resources there on what they sort of look like. We have a master list of PD recommendations, books, podcasts, all that kind of stuff, so that they can plug into that right away. And then we talk about your daily to-do list. So like, you need to work out, add 5 people on Facebook, read 15 to 30 minutes, coach breaking news, checking out that, inviting 3 to 5 people, practice 5-3-2 method, posting on Facebook, checking in challenge groups up, like all this stuff. Here's your daily to-do. We have them write theirs down somewhere, however they're going to keep track of it, and then post a picture of it in the comment section below. Day 4 is all about Success Club. So we really break it down, like how you earn points. And we right there are talking about earning the free trips, like because we're going on the cruise and everything. And then we show them right away where to find the info for next year. So we're getting people on the wait list there, because then that's getting people excited. Like, oh, if I get on this wait list now, I can get this trip for free. And I'm thinking of free trips and I'm a brand new coach. Like it builds a lot of excitement there. So we talk about Punta Cana and put in the link for that. And then we talk about a little bit about the lead program and everything like that. So day 5, so we only do Monday through Friday. So day 5, importance of signing up a spouse, significant other, family member, friend. Why is that important? And all these days we're linking to videos where it's being talked about, like, what does this mean? Because we're very like visually, so we have the text of everything, but we also have a link to a video. So if you just want to read it and learn it, that's fine. But if you want to watch a video on it, that's cool too. Just YouTube videos. Day 6, talking about rank advancements and the importance of setting a goal to hit a different rank. And then this is sort of transitioning them. So we've sort of taken now this Emerald in a Day that we do, Emerald in a Day and the Sprint to Diamond once a month each for our big downline, taking it and putting it in this 10-day Girl Boss training for our individual teams, if that makes sense. So our big team does it as a whole for people who missed out, or their team leader doesn't do the Girl Boss training the same, whatever it might be. But we're doing this Emerald thing right at the end. So putting that culture of you can be Emerald at the end of your first 10 days as a coach. It's not that hard. This is how you do it. So we're transitioning into that now. So day 7, now you know how to rank advance, what that means. So how do you make money? Going through that great video on how you make money by Team Cycle Bonus. Day 8 is the coming out, I'm a coach, and then starting to invite to your challenge group. So again, giving them all those scripts on how to invite to your challenge groups, and then videos about, like, don't be scared to invite. So we, watch this before you start inviting. Day 9 is starting this, going into this Push to Emerald thing. So we kind of do it for a couple of days and it carries on through the weekend, but starting to talk about mindset of Emerald, why it's not scary, why you can do it. And then again, having them make this hot market list. So, your spouse, your parents, siblings, aunts, uncle, cousins, grandparents. Yes, we have a lot of people who sign up their grandparents. My newest diamond, her grandma was one of her emeralds. So, talking to them about that, making the list of 25, taking a picture, posting it below. And then day 9, 10, and then through the weekend is this contest that I did. And I did this last month and it was huge. Our volume was like ridiculous last month. So many more people hitting Success Club. Coaches that never have hit Success Club in their life hitting Success Club. So this contest that we did, and this is the day 9 through the whole weekend too, is inviting. So inviting so many people, inviting 10 to 20 people a day. So we have them make their list of 100. And then this is a contest. So there's 2 winners, first and second place, but here's how you earn points. So every message you send, you get a point. Every new coach that you enroll for the month, you get 10 points, and every SC point is 5 points. So that's sort of how the points were tallied. And so to keep track of the messages, they had to screenshot on their phone or their computer when they were sending their messages. So we do live power hours together all the time as a team. So they're likely all in a row, but sometimes they're not. So they were screenshotting all of those and posting them in the pin post comment section below. And then the coach that had the highest amount of points was first place. The second place was the coach who sent the most messages. So that, like maybe somebody was sending a lot of messages, but they weren't like getting a ton of return right away. And we talk about, how your work now pays off in 30 days. So even if they weren't getting a lot, they were still getting an opportunity to win there. And then I had my assistant go through and tally up all the points and she was like, this is ridiculous. But she tallied up all the points and we got the winners for that. And I gave them, we have a Team Apparel website, so I got them shirts from the Team Apparel website. And everybody, our team likes friendly competition though, so it was very like, so many messages were sent. Like I'm talking about like 300, 400, 500, 600, 700 messages people sent, and it was just like freaking nuts, right? Think about, there's so many people already at Success Club 5 and 10 for this month because all of those people from last month are like coming back to them now. So that contest was really big. And then the last piece is this training that we do, which is what we're revamping to tie in somehow to this Girl Boss training, Emerald training. We just have so many groups. We're like, how can we condense some of these groups and like really make them more valuable? So this will be a bit of a project, but this is what I like to do. I like to reformulate groups and make them more, I don't know, focused for the coaches who already have so much going on. So this social media content group is 2 days, a very intense 2-day training on social media. So what it kind of looks like, there's multiple posts throughout a day, and we say, like, if you're signing up for this, it's going to be intense, like, you know, just so you know, just warning you. And we're walking through, like, each day talking about, like, here's some rules about social media. Here's how often you should post. Here's when you should post. Like, how to figure out when your audience is online, because I'm huge on my like page. I do everything from my like page because honestly I'm terrified about doing business for my personal page because I know of tons of people who are getting accounts terminated, and even if it's like not that much of a threat, it just terrifies me to think that could happen. So I'm just doing all my business from like pages. So we're really trying to teach our coaches how to utilize like pages, because it can be frustrating when you just start a like page because you're like, I don't have any interaction. So we're showing them how to post, when to post, what to post, how to get that organic engagement up, walking them through that, actually writing out a not effective post, a good post, and then sort of feedback on why one's better than the other. Example posts. So we're linking to, again, some of the leaders submitted some good posts that they made that had a lot of good interactions. So we're putting links to those posts in there so they can actually read out a good post and see what it looks like. Different types of posts, like see the sunny side, family and pet pictures, seeking advice posts, admission of flaws posts, life events, posts about Shakeology, posts about your workouts, because believe it or not, new coaches struggle with like, here's my Shakeology, and we don't want them to do that. Like we want them to provide valuable content about why Shakeology is good for them, what they like about it. So we're breaking it down, like here's a not so good, here's a good, and here's why. For all these things, and same with workouts. Like it's not enough for you to just say like, got my workout in, like why? How did that make you feel? Why do you do your workouts? Why should other people do their workouts? Let's see, what else is in here? Coach lifestyle posts. So obviously, like, why is it so great to be a coach without bragging and being annoying? Let's see. Trying to see what else is in here. Oh, let's see. I feel like I'm just trying to spew this all out super fast. Oh, making good captions for your pictures, because sometimes people's captions are just like super awkward. And then just some like last minute things about like pages, because I get this a lot, and this is like what I speak on people's team calls a lot, because people are terrified, like I said, to go to their like page because they think they're going to lose everybody because everyone's on their personal page. So, I obviously said why technically it's illegal to do business on your personal page, and I am not wanting to get that deleted, so I just go to my like page. So, there's different types of posts, but what I've realized, some good things to post on your like page to start getting that organic engagement up. I'll just say these things really quick. Tagging your personal page or other people. So if you're talking about a challenger spotlight or something, or if you're doing your monthly recognition, tagging all your coaches, all that kind of stuff. Or if I give shout outs to like family members who drink Shakeology, tagging them, because then all of their friends. So really tagging people. And then what I have my assistant do is go through on all my posts where I'm tagging somebody and invite everybody to like my page who has it. So if you click on who's liked it, who's liked that post, you can see if you've invited them or not. And so she goes through and invites all those. That's the same for when you share content from other pages. So like the tasty videos, if you're sharing like a cute workout outfit, a lot of people will just save the image and share it on their page. But I found that if you share the actual link from a video or a picture, or like I do bro science ones, the Do You Even page, like all these popular pages. If you share it to your page, the reach is insane. And then you can go through and invite all these random people that liked that post to like your page. And it's getting more people to be like, oh, who's this person? Okay. And then you invite them, and then they like your page, and now they're following you and engaging in your stuff. Obviously making videos, there was a call 2 weeks ago on making videos. I know a lot of people have been having a lot of issues with using the free music on iMovie. So just a word that a ton of people's accounts have been getting put on like lock because they use iMovie music, and I don't know why, but their Facebook's not liking it. So that's just a little tip there. I sort of went through and looked at all of your guys' pages to see if you guys had done this or not. But like if you your personal pages, but if you are going to be transitioning over to your like page, making that I've moved banner, it like caused such an uproar on my page. My friends are like, what, you're moving? Everyone's like, where are you moving? And they didn't get it. And then when they clicked on it, they just saw that I was moving over to my like page. And then so I just really direct everybody like, hey, most of my stuff that I'm posting is over on my like page. So if you want to know what I'm up to, like you got to move over there. So just keeping that I've moved banner up there and telling them where you're moving and what that means. And then if you're like newer to your like page and you're not running ads or anything like that, I was before I started running ads, ad campaigns for likes, I was messaging everybody who liked my page and saying like, hey, thank you so much for the support. Let me know if you ever need anything. So maybe you're not new to your like page, but your coaches are, and so that's a good thing for them to do. And then the last thing is doing a giveaway. If you do a giveaway on your page, it's crazy. It's so crazy how many new likes and people interacting. And then when you do a giveaway, I always suggest doing like a free group with everyone who didn't win, like a free cleaning group or free whatever group. So I just talked really fast, but does anybody have questions?
That was great. Thank you so much. Really fast, I have a question. So really, what do you do day 1, 2, and 3? I didn't write those ones down.
For the Girl Boss training?
Yeah.
Day 1 is like introduction. So we have a list of 7 questions. So like, you know, what program are you using? What do you do for work? When will you work your business? Who's your upline? What would you like to do? What would you like your coach to do if you're not participating in the training? Okay. What's your why? And then talking about the National Wake Up Call and how to get on it and everything like that. That's day 1. Day 2 is Coach Online Office. So walking them through the Coach Online Office, finding the FAQ, setting up direct deposit. And day 3 is talking about the 3 vital behaviors. So giving them all the scripts for inviting, giving them the links to personal development, talking about doing your workouts daily, and then yeah, so that's the first 3 days.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay. So Alyssa asked, so do you find that 10 days in a row of the training days are overwhelming to them? It's not 10 days straight. You Monday through Friday, right? Do they seem like they're overwhelmed by it at all?
Not usually, no. Because when we do our GSR with them, we're like, look, the most important thing that you can do as a new coach is focus for 10 days. It's 10 days. You might feel overwhelmed, but don't. Take it one day at a time. It's never going to take you more than 30 minutes to do a task. You know, you're going to relearn all this stuff. So I think just us like telling them, like, if you feel overwhelmed, here's how to not feel overwhelmed. And then we always say you have the weekends to catch up. So you really have Saturday and Sunday to catch up if you've fallen behind. And it's worked really well because we've tried working through the weekends and doing like 3-week groups. We even did like 15 days, not on the weekends, and 10 days has just been our sweet spot. But again, that's just for our team. Like that's what has been working for us. So
I love it. Stay consistent for 10 days. It's it's 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks, Monday through Friday. Easy as that. Awesome. Any other questions for Kelsi?
Have you experimented with like what weeks of the month do you do it? Do you do the first 2 weeks of the month, or what do you do?
For Girl Boss training, we always do the first week and the 3rd week is when we do. And we do 2 a month because we have like a lot of new learning. So, yeah, and it really just changes. Like we had to mess with this month because of the cruise and stuff. So a lot of our groups, we also do team challenge groups too. So like a bunch of stuff was messed up, but generally speaking, it's the 1st and 3rd.
I love this. This is great. Any other questions? Okay. So I did record this call because I knew it was a lot of good information. So I'll make sure I post it to our page, to our message thread. But I'll also post there to post your 2-week goals. Have so much fun on the cruise. I'll find out about the Shakeology too for the cruise. Let you guys know and post that. But yeah, have tons of fun. Take so many pictures because I'm super jealous. And I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Thank you, Kelsi.
Thanks, Kelsi.
Bye-bye.